Rob and Slim Show. We're back with Doug Mergenthal. Doug,
What's up, Rob?
what's up, dude? Is it Doug or is this Meat Candy?
Well, it's Meat Candy turns 50 is what it is. That's the tour this year, man. How are you?
Good. How you been, dude?
Never a dull moment. You know, I told you, man. Me and Preston we used to talk about doing because you inspired us to do like a podcast. We're gonna call it, Can't Catch a Break.
Yes.
I'm gonna change it to Never a Dull Moment, dude. I'm telling you what. How was your New Year?
Good. How was yours, my friend?
Awesome, quiet. It was just me and my 9-year-old girl, and lit off some sparklers, and she had to wake me up and tell me it was a new year, and I was like, oh, thank you, good night. So it was just real quiet, man. That's what happens when you turn 50, man.
I didn't know if you went back to Chicago for the holidays.
Oh, no, not at all. And, I still haven't been back yet, but, me and my daughter, Bella, were talking about it all the time, and we decided, because I hate to fly so much, that we're just going to rent one of those big RVs, and just go.
Just go? How far is that?
Yeah,
driving.
Go. It's 2,000 miles, man. It's about a 2.5 day trip.
Wow.
So
yeah, that'd be cool.
It's a drive, man.
Nice. You mentioned the podcast. Are you and Doug still doing that, or did you guys do that? Preston.
Oh no, we didn't do anything. As a matter of fact,
okay.
I gotta be honest with you. The whole comedy gig, so I turned 50 in August, right? And I haven't done a show since my 50th birthday party, and I'm doing one next Friday night just to get my feet back in the game.
Okay.
But I know me and you talked about how crazy the comedy game can be and how cutthroat it is and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
I got really turned off by the whole thing back in August. I really did.
Wow, you've been in it for a fucking long time, right, dude? You've been doing it.
5 years now. Yeah, about 5 years now. Yeah. Some relative good success, and I've got to play some pretty big shows, pretty big venues, and I've had a great time with it. But dude, everyone loses sight of what it is. It's about having fun. I mean, I recognize it's a business. Don't get me wrong. I get it. It's a business. But at the same time, people end up paying their way into a spot instead of earning their way into a spot.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, they buy their time slots and their minutes, and when I first started, they're like, "Dude, you're good. We're going to put you on second from last, or we need someone who can get the crowd rolling. We're going to let you kick it off, and we're going to give you 9 minutes, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then before you know it, and so here's what happened. Okay, it was my birthday show. It was my 50th birthday show. I was promised the headliner spot at the Improv.
Okay.
The Tempe Improv. So now the reason I get some of these big venues is I'm not saying I'm a great comic. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but I'm probably better than half the people I work with. These are just local guys.
Yeah, we're just starting out.
Some of them should just keep. Yeah, some of them should keep pumping gas or whatever it is they think they're good at.
Yeah. Keep flipping
burgers.
Flipping fries, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Flipping burgers.
Yeah. So here I am again. I'm kind of established. I've got a following. And now it's my 50th birthday party, and I can fill a room. Okay, I've got confirmed 100 people coming to see the show. The room only holds 250. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. and they show. You understand? They show. Okay, they're all under the impression that it's the Doug Show at this point. We're coming to see Meat Candy, and I thought I was a headliner.
Yeah.
Okay? I really did, because that's what I was told. Okay? So in the middle of the show, he changes the lineup. The promoter changes the lineup. Okay? And then, here's the best part. He adds 3 comics to it that extends the show. My friends are like, who is this? This guy sucks, right? Whatever. Somebody who paid their way in to get some minutes into my show. Okay? Then, as I'm going on stage, see, because if you're playing a bar, if you're a headliner, you can run 30 minutes, no one gives a shit. You're playing a legitimate club like the Improv, they own it. When they light you and it's time to get off stage, you better wrap it up.
Yeah.
You better wrap it up or you ain't ever being invited back.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So it's a business. Okay, so here I am. I am about to go on. I am walking up the steps to the backstage from the green room. Walking up the steps, the MC says, I got bad news for you. you only got 8 minutes now. I've got a 19-minute set I've been working on.
Wow. Fuck.
Okay? And I'm like, what? So as I'm walking to the stage to grab the mic, I am resetting everything I'm going to talk about.
Yeah. On the spot.
Oh, I went up there, looked like a monkey fucking a football. I bombed on my birthday.
Oh my fuck.
I bombed, Rob.
Oh, dude, that's horrible.
I was so disappointed. Yeah. So I really kind of stepped back from it, trying to guess if I even want to do this anymore. But then I didn't want to mind fuck myself out of something I like doing.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say.
I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for me. Yeah.
It still leaves a bad taste, though.
The good news is God's been handing me a shit ton of material, so I can just go ahead and get started for 2020 again.
Wow. I was gonna ask too, just you mentioning turning 50. I know that. What was it? What year was it? 30 when I turned. I was depressed. Was 50 rough? 40 didn't seem bad to me. And how was 50?
Well, you know what? Your body feels 50. In your head, you still think you're young.
Yeah. Okay. That's
the worst part.
All right. I can deal with that.
The worst part is, so let's say you're 40 and you see a hot chick that's in her 20s, right?
Yeah.
People don't like judge you if you're staring at her for too long. You turn 50 and you are a creep.
Whoa! I don't want to be 50 then.
Yeah. You can't be looking at someone you were looking at 5 years ago without someone go, don't you think that girl could be your daughter?
Oh wow! Yeah, no, I'm saying 40s, bro.
Thank God she's not.
I'm gonna die at 50.
So 50 is the dirty old man.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Exactly, dude. And I don't know about you, but for some reason I woke up, my hair was grayer. I looked. I didn't feel it, but man, I was like, who the hell is that?
Shit.
So, but I got to tell you about the 50th birthday party though, just a one little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So you got kids, right, Rob?
Yes, I have 3 sons.
3? Oh, perfect. This is perfect for you. How about you, Slim?
No kids, man.
Slim's
no kids.
holding out for a special.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
man.
Well, don't wait, because I tell you, don't. But anyway, So if you ever think your kids aren't paying attention to everything you say, you're wrong. Okay. So
Mine are.
My son turns 29 next week.
Okay. Wow.
He comes to the birthday party. He stole the show. We're having a birthday party at my house. It's a full house. A lot of people. Again, it's just you're turning 50. It's a big deal.
Yes.
We had catered. It was awesome, right?
Yeah.
So my son shows up with this cookie jar. Maybe you've heard of this. I never heard of this. It's the most brilliant idea for a birthday gift ever, right? It's a cookie jar, and it's a clear glass one, and it looks like it's got like little fortune cookies in there, or little fortunes, like you fold up and write on and stuff, right? Well, there's 50 little fortunes in there, all right? And what they are is 50 lines he remembered and wrote down.
Yo, my kids just driving them back home. We had an issue with the car, and after 40 minutes of outsourced roadside assistance, I kind of snapped at this guy, and I remembered most of it. But my one son was like, "Daddy, you said this," and I was like, "I did." I didn't even remember. So, like you said, the stuff they pick up on.
He's going to bring it up 20 years from now. What did you say?
I called him a fucker and a piece of shit. I remembered calling him a piece of shit, but I called the guy a fucker, and I didn't even remember that.
Well, wait till he reads it off of a little fortune cookie in front of 30 of your closest friends. Okay, because dude, we're pulling little one-liners. I read it. He remembers shit that got me slapped by his mother when he was 6. Okay, I open up this little thing, right? I'm not making this up. We're on an elevator. I don't even remember this. This is 25 years ago.
Yeah.
We're on an elevator. My wife's wearing this shirt that's missing a button, and I go, "Hey, you want to button up one of those buttons there, Boobarella?" He wrote that down.
Wow.
I don't even remember him saying that.
So,
dude, people were crying. They were laughing so hard. They listen to everything, pal.
Yeah, they do. They do.
were all your friends afterwards? Did they pull you? Did all your friends pull you aside afterwards and were like, "Doug, you're not planning on having any kids, right? Like you're done. You're done having kids, right, Doug?"
Yeah, well, you know what it was, too? They figured that. But it was also eye-opening to them why I was single. They're like, you know what? Some of this shit might be your fault.
Yeah, some of it adds up. Some of it adds up there. Oh, man.
They like finally get it. They're like, oh, that's why your wife divorced you.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome. So I got to tell you, I know I tell you guys before, and I use it on my set before, about the whole online dating thing. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what? Okay, and Preston, he's like all for it, dude. He's like, dude, you got to do this. You got to do this. So I actually end up meeting somebody. Okay. Now I'm single again, but I'm kind of only been single for about a month now. Okay. So and the capper is that she's got whoever I meet. You know, my daughter's got a like. So boom, my daughter loves her. She's great. She's awesome. She just happens to be the oldest person I've ever dated before, but that's okay. I've never dated anybody in their 50s before. Whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So here I am. All right, it's going to make me sound horrible, and I don't care. I don't care. It is what it is, because somebody out there listening would have done the same thing. Okay? This chick ends up having money.
Okay.
I meet this person online. She doesn't have an ankle bracelet. She's super nice. She'll do anything for me, and she's got money. Stupid money.
Cha-ching.
You listening to me?
You make it rain.
She buys. First of all, the first couple weeks we're dating, she takes me and Bella to Disneyland, pays for the whole thing.
Wow.
We're just dating, right? So as things progress, we move in together. Now there's a capper. There's a sad story at the end of this, but there's some good stuff that you're going to want to listen to. So,
Right.
and it starts going so well, she moves in. Okay, she moves in. She buys me. Okay, this is where I'm going to hell. She buys me a Chrysler 300, brand new.
Whoa, what could go wrong?
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, life is good. Life is better than it's been ever, right? So now here's the funny part, though, right? So life again. We go to Disneyland another time in June. We hit it again. We're just life. Whatever I want. I come home. There's $3 $90 work shirts on to go to work with. Just lay it on bed. Here, whatever you want.
You my sugar.
I don't ask for none of it.
Yeah.
But I don't say, don't do it. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
Now, there's always a catch, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be a catch. You've heard the term, if something's seems too good to be true, it fucking is. Okay?
Yes.
It fucking is. So, now, again, things are going good, so I'm trusting everything. She goes, listen, I want to move in, but I want to redo your house, and the only thing I want in there is you and Bella. I said, you got it, right? So I sell my furniture. I give it away. I donate it, right? This thing's a shell. It's a shell when she moves in. She lays down new floors. We got this house looked like Homes and Gardens. I'm not making it up.
Nice.
I'm not making it up, dude. Things are going good, right? Too good. Like, this is a little too good here. You know what I mean? So slowly but surely, the catch starts to come out.
Now it's her house.
I come home from work, and again, you guys know what I do. I visit. I got 20 stores I'm in charge of. I visit every day, 3 or 5 of them.
Yes.
Sometimes I get rerouted. I come home from work one day. She goes, do you mind telling me why you were at this different address between 12 and 1 o'clock? There's a tracker on the car.
What?
Wow! I know what you're saying, Doug.
Yeah.
There's a tracker on the car. I'm like, this is creepy.
Yeah.
And there were all sorts of little signs like that, okay?
Wow.
So, yeah, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe this isn't the one. Maybe money isn't everything. You know what I mean? So, at some point, now I'm getting to the funny part. At some point, she gives me an ultimatum. She's like, you're going to start doing this, or we just aren't going to work out. Okay? And that's where I was like, okay, well, listen, I'm 50 years old. You're 53. I don't do that, begging people to stay shit. If you're not happy, you want to go home and you want to pray on it, you want to throw it on some chicken bones, whatever the fuck it is you like to do to think about it, you think about it. But if you're not happy, this is where we shake hands and part ways, right? She was expecting me to beg her to stay. Didn't work out that way. So she goes, well, She goes, well, you realize all this stuff is mine. Yeah, I do, but I'm assuming stuff that's birthday gifts, right? Stuff like that would be mine.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Right.
Yes.
Wouldn't you assume gifts would be yours?
Most states, yes.
Right?
In the court of law, yeah.
Right. So again, this is somebody that my daughter has gotten to know, so I don't want her to watch her pack up her stuff and leave. So I said, you do what you got to do. Me and Bella are going to go to movies. We're going to have a good time. We're going to hang out. Well, we come home, dude, and I swear I thought I was in the wrong fucking house. I was like, am I in a model? I mean, I swear to God, the freaking drapes were gone. The bars that hold the drapes and the brackets that hold the bars were gone. I was like, why is it so fucking bright in there? Oh, well, there's no window covering.
Wow.
Right? Where am I? I grabbed the remote to fucking turn the TV. She took the battery from the remote, Rob.
Get out.
Because she bought the batteries.
Which wouldn't have mattered if I didn't turn around and go, well, what am I turning on? The fucking TV's gone too. There wasn't anything, Rob. We didn't have a paper fucking plate. It looked like the model home, Rob.
Did you get new stuff? What did you do? Yeah, what did you do? Oh, what is it? Milk crates now?
I laughed my ass off. I was like, I took pictures. Nobody's gonna believe this. I called Preston. I says, can you hear the echo in my voice?
Oh no.
Well,
I'm standing in a model home I bought 2.5 years ago.
So Doug, but you sold all of your stuff. So like, what happened to the money you got from all the stuff you sold?
Well, believe it or not, I tried to make good on all the money she was throwing out. Like when I say throw, dude, we couldn't have a dinner that wasn't fucking $200. You got to have the finest steak, lobster, drinks with it every night. So I'm like, wow, you just dropped $1,500 on a refrigerator. Let me spend, $200 on a freaking, dinner because she likes to go out.
Okay.
But so all that went kind of back to her in a way, but
right?
Not at the pace that she was given. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you paid for the little things like the food and the beer, like whatever, like stuff like that, where she bought all the stuff that was in your house, the things that you needed.
Elaborate.
Necessities, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I ended up buying a Chrysler from her because I needed that.
Oh.
Man.
Is it still tracked, though? Does she still know where you're going?
No. I took care of that shit.
You don't bring it to a shady guy in a garage somewhere, and you were like, there's a tracker on my car, get rid of it.
Wow.
But I was like, like I said, if something seems too good to be true, it is.
Yeah.
It
wow.
is. But it was so hilarious, Rob. I come home, there wasn't even fucking batteries in the remote. People didn't believe this.
She was thorough. She was like, anything I paid for. Hopefully she didn't buy all your toilet paper, because I assume that would have been missing too.
No, it was. When I say everything, I mean, I didn't have a spoon. You understand? I opened up my silverware drawers, the fucking holder was gone.
Oh, no. Fuck.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but it's funny when you look back at it.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Well, imagine going home and your wife is mad, okay, Rob, okay, and you come, and seriously, you walk in and you don't even have blinds. I mean, you nothing. Your dogs are going, fuck, what the hell happened here?
One of my closest friends made a very similar mistake to you, where he ended up finding himself.
Me think of that.
Yeah, he found himself a sugar mommy. She was like 20 years older than him and fucking filthy rich, and he moved into her nice little house with her, and he had all his shit in like a storage unit. And she kept telling him, like, no, like, we're going to be together forever. Just, like, get rid of the storage unit, get rid of the storage unit. And he got rid of the storage unit that had all of his furniture and everything that he owned in it. And then, like, she just fucking dumped him, and he was stuck buying an apartment with nothing. He lived on the floor in an apartment for, like, months because he didn't have any money after she left him.
Well, that's very similar, but here's the thing: she was in it for the long haul. It destroyed her that I was like not begging her to stay.
Right.
So like the weird thing is, she'd have married me. I would have had half her stuff, but if she was ready, I swear, she put $5,000 down on. She was breaking ground on a pool in my backyard. She's gonna spend $47,000 on a pool. Okay, I'm not making this up. They were ready to dig.
Wow. Yeah.
They're ready to fucking dig. And she looks at me. Yeah, she looks at me, and I told Preston this. I says, this is the whole, too good to be true thing. She says, I'm going to do this. We're going to put a pool in, and I'll pay for the whole thing. But I want you to put me on the title of the house.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not equivalent.
She wanted half the house. We weren't even married yet.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's nuts. That's, fuck. That's...
I says, yeah, I
bunch
get it.
of red
You want
flags.
some kind of security commitment. Yeah, you're going to be out $45,000, but I'm going to be out $150 by just signing a piece of paper.
That's a deal with the devil. Yeah. Fuck that. Goddamn.
So yeah, here I thought I found the one. I found one to talk about in the future, but I learned from. Boy, hey, if it sounds too good to be true, it is, pal.
Yeah. Fuck. What about Doug? What is the top of the pot comedy showdown?
That's the one I'm getting my name back in. It's a contest, okay, and you win money on it. And I'm not doing it for the contest. I'm doing it to talk about, just the new material that I got, all the cool experiences I've gone through for 2020.
Nice. Do it, dude. Kill it.
Yeah. It's at a great venue too. It's the Copper Blues. It's a great venue.
Cool. Nice.
So that's where I'm getting my feedback wet again. So I'm looking forward to that.
Cool. I want to ask too, being out there, being in Arizona, do you have you ever worked with Jim Perry, the cop comic?
Say that again?
Have you ever heard or worked with a guy named Jim Perry? We had him on, I think, last season. He's pretty fucking funny.
No, I haven't run into him yet.
Okay, because I know he's from out there. That's the only reason I had it in the notes.
But you know what's funny, though? When I say I haven't run into him yet, doesn't mean I haven't seen his name on a thread of a bunch of posters. I've seen the Jim Perry name.
Okay.
I just haven't run into him.
Wow. Yeah. That's why I know you could have never heard of him, but no, he's out there. He's a retired cop, and yeah, he does some good stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of there's a guy from New York that wrote a book that's out here, a real old guy. I think he's a retired cop too as well, and he's hilarious. He's not a prop comic. Like, I've worked with him twice, but I can't think of his name. But there's a lot of people that have chased down the comedy dream during their retirement years, which is great because they got a lot of good stories.
I think a lot of times it's better to wait on that kind of a thing.
Right, and that's the thing too is, here I am again. I got a good 15, 20 years before I can retire, and my job is actually paying the bills, and I see comics that I started out with that really don't have a wife and kids at home or real responsibilities, and they're out doing shows every night. They're polishing their skills, and I'm happy for them, but then I'm like, I get down on myself or I get jealous about it going, dude, I should be there right now. I should have been at that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I got to run my own race. I can't focus on that.
Yeah, true. God damn. What do you want to see, Doug, in the next year? Since we're so early.
Well, that's funny that you say that. Because I got another buddy of mine who really encourages me not to give up on comedy. And Preston's probably the biggest Doug fan out there when it comes to comedy. Okay, he really is. He'll tell me, like, before I go on stage, because I'll be like, I got this routine where I pace, and I'm all nervous and shit. And he goes, why? Why do you even do this? I go, what are you talking about? I says, I'm nervous. He goes, but you're DFM. I go, who the hell is DFM? He goes, you're Doug fucking Mergenthal. Like, Preston thinks I'm the shit, right? I don't think that. So I've got people, I've got people that support me like that, and they ask what my goals are, for this year. So that's a good question. And I'm telling you right now, I think 2020 is actually going to be a good year for me in comedy. I really do. I feel it.
Yeah.
I got a lot of good stuff I've been working on, and I'm not gonna, I'm in a position where I can take advantage of going out and doing some big events this year. And I'm hoping by the end of this year, like I said, I'm opening at one of the casinos down here for some big names.
Cool.
And there's some big names I told you before to keep showing up here just at casinos.
Nice.
I told you when I was talking to you a long time ago, we had John Lovitz out here. Sinbad is out here all the time. Okay. All the time. At just casinos.
Nice.
So I'm going to figure out a way to get in front of him. Last summer, my promoter, he made an idle threat that never happened. He said he had a spot for me at the Improv in Hollywood. And I told my friends about that, and they were ready to rent the bus. And it was supposed to happen over the summer, and it never did. But, I got a feeling I'm on the verge of something big this year. It's going to be huge for me in the comedy scene.
Nice, dude. Doug, we had to wrap it up, dude, but it's been a blast.
I'm so glad you guys reached out to me. Whenever you're bored, I'd love to talk to you again, man.
Absolutely, Doug. We will talk soon. Where can everybody find you?
I'm still, thank God for Preston, I'm still on Twitter and pretty much, honestly, just Facebook. So.
All right, man. Have a good one, Doug.
You too. Thanks again, guys.
No problem.
Take care, man.